Assalamualaikum. This is our presentation on EMV 543 Industrial Hygiene on Poisoning Case Investigation. So Malaysia is one of the largest palm oil exporter. In 2020, 25.8% and 34.3% of world palm oil production is produced in Malaysia. Refining commenced in early 70s upon government call for increased industrialization. Palm plantation is a highly regulated industry which adhere to 15 laws and regulations. It also complies to HACCP and EIA requirements. Also actively pursuing ISO 14000 standard and also participate in the roundtable on sustainable palm oil. So there are basically four occupational hazards in palm oil plantation, which are musculoskeletal disorders such as muscle strains, lower back injuries and bone fractures, infectious disease like malaria, stress and mental health disorders like stress, depression, and pesticide herbicide exposure, which causes skin problem, nosebleed and nail problems.
Hazard identification, risk assessment, and risk control highlight in palm oil plantation. The first is a hazard identification process used to evaluate any situation that make a potential cause of harm. Second is risk assessment process to identify and analyzing the potential event that may cause negative impact on individual, asset, and environment. Third is a process of managing risk to reduce the impact. First, the hazard identification. First is preparing pesticide and injection equipment. The hazard is split and fail and chemical spillage exposure. The effect is minor and severe injury, headache and vomiting. The second is transporting the pesticide from the preparation place to form. The hazard is split and fall, chemical spillage, and the effect is still the minor severe injury and the headache and vomiting. Third is the drilling palm tree trunk with the motorized driller. The hazard is notch and sharp object. The effect the temporary hearing loss, stress for concentration and minor severe injury. The fourth is injecting pesticide to the palm oil tree trunk, chemical spillage, the hazard, and the effect is headache and vomiting. Number 5 is the sealing at the hole with the salt. The hazard is a very toxic chemical exposure. The effect, the headache and vomiting. Existing control is not available. So number 6 is moving from 1 to 1-3. The hazard is slip and fall. The effect, the minor severe injury, so like a cut and wall. The existing control is still not available. Next is risk assessment likelihood table. They are divided into 5. The most likely, possible, conceivable, and remote inconceivable. The rating 4 until 1. And second is the risk assessment severity table, divide into 5, the catastrophic, fatal, serious, minor, and negligible. Okay. Next is a risk assessment metric table. They divide into 5 also, 1 until 5, and the score is more likely, possible, conceivable, and remote inconceivable, and the high until low. Okay, the next is a risk assessment value table. The preparation metaphors injection equipment. The second is supporting metaphors from the preparation place to farm. And third is drilling process using the motorized driller. The fourth is trunk injection metaphors. And 5, seal the hole with salt. 6, moving from the 1 to the 1-3. And the risk is the 15, 12, 6, 15, 12, and 1. Risk control table is divided to 3, the high, medium, and low. The high is 15 to 25, medium 5 until 12, and low is 1 until 4.
For transporting pesticide from preparation place to farm, there is no elimination, substitution, and engineering control available. Administrative control is to conduct toolbox briefing, close supervision, and monitoring by person in charge, providing PPE such as full bodysuit, respirator, glove, safety goggles, and suitable footwear. The recommendation is workers follow safe working procedure provided. Next one. For drilling palm tree trunk with motorized driller, there is no elimination, substitution, engineering control available. For administrative control, is rotation worksheet, conduct toolbox briefing, establish SOP for usability of equipment and correct handling technique, and provide training. For PPEs, is respirator, N95 mask, earplug, glove, safety goggles, safety aprons, and suitable footwear. The recommendation is reduce exposure time to loud drilling noise by working alternately with other workers. For injecting pesticide to the palm tree trunk, the elimination, substitution, and engineering control are unavailable. For administrative control is to conduct toolbox briefing, establish SOP, close supervision and monitoring by person in charge, and providing PPE such as full bodysuit, respirator, glove, safety goggles, and suitable footwear. The recommendation are workers undergo scheduled health surveillance, implementing good hygiene practice, and reduce the exposure time by doing work alternately with other workers. The legislation requirement is Pesticide Act 1974. For moving from one tree to another tree, the elimination, substitution, and engineering control are unavailable. And for administrative control, to conduct toolbox briefing and to provide suitable footwear as PPE, and workers need to follow safe working procedure provided.
In conclusion, the factors contributing to the poisoning case are no safe operating procedure provided by the management. There are no training on chemical handling to the workers. There are improper or lack of personal protective equipment provided to the workers, and the workers are practicing bad hygiene along working daily working. Okay, that's all for this presentation. This are our references. Thank you. Assalamualaikum.